Because you
100%.
strike me as someone who would have a Waluigi fantasy.
No, not at all.
Anyways,
Just my
hey,
favorite
what's up,
character.
everyone?
Oh.
Welcome to Multitap, your favorite podcast you've never heard. It is a Games Tech MM podcast. It goes live every Tuesday for patrons over at patreon.com/GamesTechMM, where if you throw us some money, then you can get this podcast 2 days early, because on Thursdays it goes live for free feeds. And if you wanted to throw us, a buck or two or more, there are perks, bonuses over there. And for just $2 a month, you could get it early every week. But if not, you can get it at YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever you want to get it on. I don't think that's the notebook. I think the notebook's in the other room.
I'll go grab that.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that while I read this. Like I said, you can subscribe over on Patreon for just $2 a month. You get the podcast 2 days early every single week, plus our bonus bi-weekly podcast, Freeballin', where we touch on all things nerdy and non-nerdy. But this podcast specifically is a nerd-oriented shoot-the-shit podcast where we talk about whatever the fuck we want. It's not a news-oriented podcast. It is just a feel-good podcast. It is the fast food of podcasts.
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't listen, but you know you want to.
You know you want to. And then once you do,
You're drunk. It's 3 a.m. You want to
you're like, damn, that's pretty good.
Uber through that drive-through and not drive. But if you did, you would drive through that drive-through. You would get that, I don't know what the fuck they sell at McDonald's or...
Hey, we're not
Taco Bell.
McDonald's, are we? We're at least a little bit better than that.
We're like,
We're not like Five Guys, but we're
No,
not
no.
fucking like McDonald's.
Chick-fil-A. Yeah, no. We're the Popeye's chicken
Popeyes
sandwich
chicken
of podcasts. Oh, what the fuck is this podcast? Anyways, welcome to the show. Like I said, goes live on Thursdays, every Thursday, on your favorite podcast listening service. I still got to do Google. I haven't done Google Podcasts, but
I highly doubt that's anyone's favorite anyway.
You think someone owns an Android and they're like, no, I just want Apple podcast services. They probably use Spotify.
Yeah, I would think
We're on
Spotify. I would think Spotify before Google.
Yeah, probably.
Or YouTube even.
Probably. Anyways, before we get into our favorite news stories of the week that we want to touch on and talk about, Bruno, what have you been... Oh, motherfucker. I'm your humble host, Enzo. Joining me today is the host with the most, BDB, Bruno.
Yeah, see, I was wondering when you were going to say the names. I didn't want to call you out on it, but I was just going to let you do your thing.
You're going to have to.
All right.
Yeah.
Noted.
Yeah.
But I was just going to... You were doing your thing. I was like, damn. He's getting it done.
Yeah. Before we get into everything, what have you been playing this week?
What have I been playing? I haven't really been playing anything for too long. Like, it's just kind of been a back and forth between a few things. Went back and played the Lego Star Wars games. Just the complete saga one, just because that has all the episodes in it. Went through, beat that real quick. Other than that, played a little bit of Skyrim as well. Delved back into that. Played it on Switch for like a few hours. It's so fun.
Get the filter away from the mic. Away from the mic. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun going back to play that. And then, of course, Witcher 3, as always. I've still been playing that just because, goddamn, that game's so fun. Especially with having the books now that I can start reading. Just get fully invested
immersed
in that world.
In that universe.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't think not too much other than that.
I have been playing... What have I been playing? I was playing something the other day. I don't fucking know. We should write this down. Maybe, probably.
We recently did
I've been playing Call of Duty.
Revenge. We did.
That doesn't count.
and I whooped you.
That
Fucking
okay.
whooped you. First place.
Congratulations, you beat me in a shitty podcast game. Not pod racer game. It's a fucking pod racer game. I couldn't even figure out how to not make my ship blow up.
You know why?
My pod racer. Someone's gonna correct me. They're gonna be like, "It's not a ship. It's a fucking pod racer."
It's not a ship. It's a pod racer. It's like a speeder, but without the blasters.
How old are our fans in your mind?
I don't know. That's just what I think of when I think of people who bitch about Star Wars.
Yeah, sure. Huh.
That's the voice that comes to mind.
Okay.
Because it makes me think of like a fucking slug person.
Like that's Java?
Yeah, actually. Even though Jabba doesn't sound like that. Oh no,
Jabba should sound like that.
One of the
Mic
Hutts
closer.
One of the Hutts does though. One of them.
Just move it with you.
I don't remember which one, but one of the Hutts from Clone Wars sounds like that kind of. Not relevant though.
All right. Well, I've been playing some Call of Duty, and shit, we played some fucking Street Fighter fucking.
Yeah, that was
Tetris
weird.
Jeweled game.
That was so fucking weird. Weebs,
dude, we
what
still
the fuck
don't know
are you doing?
Yeah, that was the sole product of Weebs. There was someone in there. She had like it was this character, and you can clearly tell this was like a game from far, far away. And I mean that in time, because this character basically had band-aids over her nipples. You could almost see her areolas. I swear to God, they drew her fucking areolas in. It was Super Street.
I don't even
something.
know what the name could be.
It was on PlayStation Now.
It was fucking weird,
dude.
She was like a weird
shit.
cat person too, wasn't she? Or she just dressed like a cat.
Do you think that's where like furries come from? It's like shows like He-Man. Like if you think about He-Man, I don't remember the characters.
Thundercats, I'd say before He-Man.
Thundercats. Oh
They're
my God.
literally cat
Fucking
people.
Holy shit. Thundercats is the reason we have furry.
Thundercats
What
created
the
furries.
fuck? My mind just got blown.
I think we just figured out probably one of the biggest secrets of the weeb culture or furry culture, but same, right?
No. We are not going. No. Weebs aren't furries.
I think it's like a fucking rectangle square rhombus deal where it's like, yeah, a weeb can be a furry, or like furries are usually always weebs, but not every weeb is always a furry. I think it's like that.
Yes. Yeah. It's like that. We are not going to make the weebs look that
we
bad.
Won't make not that. They got some class at least, to a degree.
Furries got class.
I don't know about that. Are you a secret furry?
We'll edit that out.
No, okay.
No. We'll edit it. And after Call of Duty and the Weeb Street Fighter Tetris Jeweled game, because it wasn't even like Tetris. Like it was just you had to match up jewels.
It was the same. It was matching up jewels, but if you stacked
weird.
too high, you just immediately lost, like Tetris.
Yeah,
but
still playing some Final Fantasy 12. Probably gonna play some more of that tomorrow.
Yeah,
but other than some more in the North.
Oh yeah, we haven't
played some more in the North.
We need to get back in.
No, we're not doing that tonight.
Not tonight.
We'll do some Champions. Speaking of which, if you're listening to this, we have a Champions Let's Play live on YouTube. If you're a patron, which you're probably not, let's be honest. So it's already live. It goes live on Wednesday. This comes out Tuesday. By the time you're hearing this, you could probably go over to YouTube, check that out. However, regardless of where you're listening to this, we have a short video, like a stream video of Hunter streaming some Apex Legends. So if you want to check that out and watch him get the dub on that, you can go ahead and do that. Anything else? You want to talk about what you've been watching this week? Because not your porn search history.
That'd be a
That
whole
one
different
scares me.
podcast.
Would it though?
Probably not.
Would it? No.
Yours
probably
maybe though.
Mine maybe. I don't know.
I don't think I want to listen to that podcast though. I don't think anyone does.
There are some people out there that might not
Okay.
be super disturbed
No.
when hearing it.
But what I've been watching, I know you're gonna hate me for this because I've managed to bring it up every single fucking time.
If you talk about Harry Potter, oh my, I fucking hate you so much.
I've managed to bring it up every podcast. It's kind of funny how that works out. But yes, I've been watching every one. I just finished Order of the Phoenix today. Love it, and that's the only one that you seem
This
to like.
podcast isn't on video.
Other than Prisoner of Azkaban.
No, yeah, I'm going to interrupt you. This podcast isn't on video because we don't have a video camera right now. That's coming next month. It'll be on video. You'll be able to watch me roll my eyes so motherfucking hard they went out of my goddamn head when he mentioned Harry Potter. So,
yeah, I've managed to do it
look
every
forward
time.
to that.
I might find a way to keep bringing it up. Honestly,
I might find a way to murder you and get away with it. Honestly, I'll take prison time for that one. I'll take prison time. Yeah.
but yeah, I just finished Order of the Phoenix.
Mr. Pursuto, what is your reasoning for murdering your brother? He kept mentioning Harry Potter on a podcast, and I told him to cut it out. Episode 5, murdered him. Then you posted it online. It got a ton of views. Thank you, Your Honor. And then that's it. This shut and dry case. I'll do prison time. I will stab you in your fucking throat. For the FBI listening to this, I'm not actually going to do that. Thank you.
No matter how much you want to, you wouldn't actually risk it. But yes, finished Order of the Phoenix, and about to move on to Half-Blood Prince probably tomorrow, and then finish the rest of them throughout the upcoming week.
All right,
and
so we're never going to talk about what you've been watching?
And well, other than that, because I have been watching other things, I went back and watched the Chronicles of Narnia movies as well.
They're not bad.
There's only
pretty
3.
solid.
They have Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Prince Caspian, and Voyage of the Dawn Treader. I think they're all fun. Prince Caspian's probably my favorite one. That one's really dope. Yeah, they're a lot better than I remember.
Prince Caspian starts out pretty dope. Dope. Dope and dark.
Yeah.
Dark's what I meant to say, though.
Because they're going to fucking murder him in his sleep.
Yeah, well, no, well then which one is it that they start out with Caspian just like murdering dudes?
They don't start out with Caspian in any of them. Of the movies, at least.
Well then,
That they
there's
have.
one of them that they start out with someone murdering a bunch of, I don't know, it's been for fucking ever, man.
I mean, the first one starts with the German bombings over Britain. That's not Caspian.
I was talking about the fantasy land,
Oh, I know.
Narnia, that they go to. Not
Yeah, I'm saying that's how
what
that movie
Hitler
starts off.
did. Okay, well, fucking... All right, I guess fucking ties the Nazis. I don't fucking know. Yo, is that what that witch was? Was she just a Nazi? Was she a Nazi in disguise?
Like a parable for a Nazi? Probably not.
No. I was asking, was she a literal Nazi?
Was she a literal Nazi? Then in that case, maybe.
Mike closer.
Maybe.
Hmm. Well,
Now I just have more questions about Narnia. Damn.
they definitely have Nazis.
Yeah.
If not, they definitely have pedophiles. You think Jeffrey Epstein flew planes
Holy
from
shit.
fucking Narnia?
He had several wardrobes that he'd just go through.
There were some people on that list that I was like, oh, I kind of liked you. Not anymore.
Not anymore. No.
Hmm.
Aslan the Lion being one of them.
What did you just say?
Another Narnia joke. Aslan. I assume that's where you were going with the pedophilia thing. Because he's really weird with them kids.
Yeah, okay, sure. I
Also,
suppose
the
a
White Witch.
lion could overtake a child. That's not what I'm focusing on here. Did you say Aslan?
Yeah.
Isn't it Aslan?
You say it either way.
I fucking hate you. I hate you. You're one of those Mario people, aren't you? No, his
No,
name's
it's Mario.
fucking Mario.
It's Mario.
No, whatever. It is Mario, by the way.
It is. If you say Mario, you're fucking just inept.
Yeah. So we were talking about this the other day. One of our favorite games is Assassin's Creed 2.
Yes.
And in the very beginning of the game, when Ezio's born, dude goes, "He's my son, Ezio at the Torre de Firenze." Damn.
And you're talking about me butchering shit.
Firenze.
Firenze.
Dude, I'm having like a fucking stroke. I can't. Anyways.
He fucking
That's not what I
holds
was
him
gonna
up
say.
Lion King style. And you...
Ezio
Ezio di Torre da Firenze. And he just fucking holds him over his fucking head.
Holy
like
shit.
he's goddamn
You
Simba.
might have to take a break to fucking get a smartphone app, open the front camera, and be like, "Am I having a stroke?" Because I think I am. Holy fuck.
And then since we mentioned the Mario thing, also in Assassin's Creed 2, when he's first leaving.
That's what I was going to mention.
Oh, okay.
Is he goes,
I'll let you do it then.
"You don't recognize me?" And he's like, "I don't know who you are." And he's like, he said, "It's your uncle. It's me, Mario." And I was like, whoa. I'm so glad they did that.
Yeah, thank you
but
for that.
Also, oh man, that was fucking nonsensical.
Yeah.
It's me, Mario.
Wait, was Ezio's dad named Luigi? Probably not, but now I want to know.
No, Ezio's dad wasn't named Luigi.
Probably not,
Yeah, like a real Italian name.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I don't think Ezio's a real Italian name either.
I don't know, but it's really dope.
It's a dope name, but have you ever met anyone named Ezio?
No.
I've met a lot of Italians.
Just a piece of shit named Enzo. And that's about it.
That's fair. That's a fair assessment. Are you talking about me or someone else?
You.
Okay.
What other piece of shit named Enzo do you know?
I can name at least one.
I think I know the same one.
Yeah. Keep the mic. Yeah. Move it with you. Get a little You gotta dance with it.
You know, no matter how many times you tell me that, I probably still won't listen.
Guilty feet of God.
Don't butcher that song like that.
Damn, I fucked the mic up.
Anyways, what have you been watching now that we're finally off that shit?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No. I watched a little bit of Sherlock.
Oh yeah,
That was
pretty
good.
That.
I liked it, but I hate the fan base so much that I don't want to.
Yeah.
Don't want to go back to watch.
No, I
Which
understand
again,
that.
If you enjoy Sherlock, I'm sure you're a good person. My problem is that way too many of you were on Tumblr.
Yeah.
And I'm not entirely sure you were true fans of the show. I think we've come to the conclusion that I fucking hated almost everyone on Tumblr, which is like fair because everyone hated everyone on Tumblr.
Yeah.
That was the entire point of that platform.
Yeah,
Let's not go on that rant
I
again.
hated
No, the point of that platform was porn.
I hated all the fan bases that interacted on Tumblr. It was just a bunch of shitty blog posts and fucking fan fiction shit and dumbass art.
I think Tumblr is where weebs were birthed. Like
True weebs, yeah.
they came out of that fucking. You ever seen Bleach?
No, I'm not a weeb.
So there's this dude who might be the main character, and people might get mad that I have no idea who the fuck he is. He's got like this vag on his hand, and he sucks shit in.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what weebs were born out of, and that
The
hand
fucking vag
was
hand?
Tumblr.
Ugh.
The vag hand.
I like to think that the weebs were born like the fucking Uruk-hai in Lord of the Rings. They're just fucking made from mud and shit.
No, because that would be cool.
I guess so, yeah, because it's
Yeah,
Lord of the Rings related.
No, not even. If anyone ever came to me and was like, "Oh no, I didn't come out of a vagina. I came out of the fucking earth. Like they ripped me out of a sack from the fucking earth," I would be like, "All right, you're the coolest person alive."
Cooler than that, being birthed out of your fucking father's head like Athena. That's pretty fucking cool. She fucking came out his head.
Out of Zeus's head?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did, didn't she?
And then if you're Wonder Woman, you were a fucking stone that was prayed into existence.
Please tell me that's not a real thing.
No, that is a real thing. It's
Oh my God.
her mother prayed to Zeus
Holy
for a child, and he
shit.
fucking turned the stone, a
Okay,
little fucking
so-
rock, into.
So let me tell you
into
why
Diana.
we can't mention that on this podcast. Because anyone who prayed to Zeus for a child probably was filing a police report the next day.
Probably.
I mean, he had like 30 fucking children, and 29 of them involved him turning into an animal so he could seduce, is what we're gonna call it, a woman. Zeus was definitely a rapist. He just all out. It was bad.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can deny that. Like even people who
no, it's not, because it's not able to be denied. It is an objective fact.
Ugh.
Those guys were fucking horrifying.
Yeah, and the weird part is fucking animals. Like he turned into animals.
Yeah, he would turn into an. He'd be like, "I'm a majestic eagle. Come here." Well, whoops.
But then it's also like, how do you accidentally fuck an eagle, or not even how do you purposefully fuck an eagle?
He would turn into. No, he would do it as an animal, wouldn't he?
I don't know. I don't know too much about. I don't know enough, at least, about Greek mythology to know that. But
that's not so different than what Mary said happened to her, is it?
Maybe.
Whoa.
Birth and religion is kind of weird, isn't it?
Well, you do know that fucking Christianity was basically, what was it, like fucking Easter's like a fertility thing. Like that's why they have the eggs.
Oh,
like it comes from paganism.
That makes sense.
And most of paganism was like fertility shit, like fertility rituals and shit like that. Like Christmas comes from the winter solstice. Easter comes from, God damn it, I can't remember what like god it was or holiday, but it was originally a fertility holiday.
That's
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Looking at Christianity, those fucking bitches.
You want to start getting into some nerd shit?
You've been talking about Greek gods. How is that not nerd shit? They're fucking ripped. Oh, like fucking Hulk Hogan.
You got to think for Greek gods?
Yeah, kind of. Not Zeus, but
not Zeus.
That's just
Were you more of like an Apollo?
Zeus was basically the fucking, what was that serial killer with the fucking glasses and fucking up in New York?
With the glasses.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like that was his
description?
defining, like he was a fucking creep.
Oh, then I don't know.
He was the dude who mummified everyone. He tried to create like a fucking zombie. God damn it. Prolific serial killer. Caught twice. Never. What the fuck is his name?
I have no idea. I've never even heard of that shit.
Bundy. Dude, I'm going to say it and you're going to fucking know. I've literally joked around and called you this dude before.
Then I don't know.
Fucking.
Usually that's when it goes through one ear and out the other. And then promptly responds with, fuck you. Do you want me to?
Typically.
Do you want me to go into the stories that I have?
Yeah, start talking about what you found interesting this week. Because holy shit, we have. What is this? I swear, this is a nerd culture pod. It's pretty much a gaming podcast.
Pretty much. But to start it off from this past week, the first thing I have written down is the Animal Crossing Switch that's being released. Of course, there's the new Animal Crossing game, New Horizons, being released in March on the 20th. And a week before that, on the 13th, is going to be this Animal Crossing themed Switch that has these two new colored Joy-Cons. It has a really nice custom dock with a nice artwork on it, and it's embossed with some Animal Crossing stuff on the actual like tablet portion of it on the back. It looks really cool. It's going to be priced, of course, at $299.99 like the rest of them.
Fucking Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, Dahmer?
Dahmer.
Really?
Yeah.
You couldn't think of Dahmer?
Yeah, for whatever reason, I was blanking on Dahmer.
Okay, yeah. If you had just said literally anything other than the glasses, I probably wouldn't known Dahmer.
I literally said what he did.
You said mummified people.
Yeah, that's how they caught him.
I thought that he ate people.
No, there might have been some cannibalism in there, but the reason they caught him is that his apartment started smelling.
Yeah, I know he put what was it? Acid in people's brains, right? He fucking drill a hole into their skull
it was
and then pour acid.
Fucking horrific. Anyways,
anyway,
Animal Crossing.
the new Animal Crossing Switch, like I said, it'll be $299.
It's kind of what Nintendo does to get there.
Yeah,
I don't know how they've fucking survived.
I don't know, but
the Wii U was fucking tragic.
I might have to pick it up because I still don't have a Switch yet, just because I've been
we gotta get you a Switch.
Yet. So I might get this one just because it's Animal Crossing, and I'm gonna get Animal Crossing. Of
I'm
course,
not.
I like Animal Crossing.
You can do some shit with it. You want to stream it?
I don't know if that's a game worth streaming.
Dude, come on now. Animal Crossing's fucking hilarious.
It can.
I
be.
would stream
Yeah.
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing. They make those characters say some really weird shit sometimes.
I don't
it's
care
funny,
for
though.
Animal Crossing, but I
It's a fun
definitely
game.
stream it.
Next on my list after that is the prices were revealed for Pokemon Home. Prices being,
What the fuck is Pokemon Home?
I think it's like a Pokemon storage device of some sort, like an app. I don't know. I didn't look too much into it just because we both don't like Pokemon, but I thought I'd give
I
the
don't
price
care for
points
it.
out for anyone who was interested in it. And
Speaking of
was
which,
looking for
Pokemon's
it.
a really cool concept, by the way, so that people don't get
Oh,
it
yeah.
fucked up. Red and Blue and Yellow, even.
I have Yellow still.
I love those games. But they kept releasing the same games, which is cool. It's like Pokemon for a new generation, but that's where I fell off.
Nintendo just needs to make their own Temtem, but with actual Pokemon.
God damn,
I'd
game
play
looks
that.
so good.
I'd play an actual.
Do you want to
Pokemon
buy it
MMO.
tonight?
I don't know if I'd play
Do
it.
you want to play Temtem? We could stream it.
We can try it.
Or do you want to stream Classic WoW? We need to play Classic WoW before
Yeah,
we
Classic
play
WoW
anything.
probably
God damn, it's
gives
so
us an excuse
good.
to play that.
Get boners every time I think of
Yeah,
Classic
but the,
WoW. All those polygons.
The price
goddamn.
points I have is what I have for Pokemon Home, just in case anyone was interested in how much it might cost. There's the $2.99 for 1 month, $4.99 for 3 months, and then $15.99 for 12 months. So if you're interested in getting Pokemon Home, those are the price points that they have, and yeah, hopefully it turns out being
Yeah, I have
cool.
no
I'm
idea what
not
fucking
a,
Home
like I
is.
said, I'm not a big Pokemon fan, so I don't know about it like that. I just wanted to inform those on who are interested in buying it. And then next up, we both talked about this a little bit before the podcast started. Owen Wilson cast in Loki. They haven't given any role yet, so it's heavily under wraps. Like, I don't even think there's even a guess at who he could be. Like, for all we know, he's just some random
I don't know.
new character. For
But that means that Owen Wilson is in the MCU.
yeah,
And
which
considering
is
that
pretty
Owen
fucking cool.
Wilson can still be in bigger movies, I guess. I don't fucking know what
Yeah.
the fuck he's done lately.
I don't know.
It could be that crossover shit. Like,
Could be.
I really don't know.
I'm trying to think of the last movie I remember Owen Wilson being in. It was probably Cars 3. Unless he did something after that was like more
I
indie-ish.
remember. Did they make a sequel to Wedding Crashers?
Not that I know of. Anyways, other than that, there was the Sideshow Collectibles. They announced a life-size Baby Yoda. I think it's an action figure, or it's more of an action figure than like a statue. It's life-size, so I imagine a few feet tall.
So fucking dope.
And it's, if you're familiar with Sideshow, their toys that they make are super realistic looking to any character, anything they've done. They're very articulated, and the amount of work and detail they put into them are fucking just extremely amazing. And of course, with that, the price points are a little higher for those particular toys. But this one actually is only $350, which sounds high, but for a life-size version of Baby Yoda that's fucking photorealistic, I mean, you kind of can't beat that. And that's better for some of their other shit that they have.
So saying $350 isn't that much is you got to do that in context. Like $350 is a shit ton of money.
Oh, no, yeah, I just
Like,
mean for the Hot Toys.
Yeah, no. And that's what I was going to touch on is that a lot of people are calling this expensive, and it's honestly not for Hot Toys. Like, I've seen fucking 12-inch figure or smaller that are fucking $250. Like,
Yeah.
off rip. Hot Toys makes really detailed, really cool shit that is not priced for everyone.
No.
And I'm not saying that as someone who, like, even has the fucking... No, I think they're too fucking expensive. I'm not going to buy them.
Oh, no.
But this is not an expensive Hot Toy.
In
It's actually
comparison.
kind of
Especially
cheap
for a
considering.
life-size one.
Yeah.
Because the other life-size one that they have done, they've been actual
Yeah, but that's fucking
people.
huge.
So you got to think. You're getting
Yeah, it's just
pretty
like
good deal.
Look, it's
compared.
pricey if you don't buy Hot Toys.
Yeah, if you're used to this, especially if you're any toy collector, because even other toy companies
Then
are
it's
charging
reasonably priced.
you got other companies charging like $100 for like really, like, not as detailed as Hot Toys, but like very articulated and more added on accessories with them, and they're like $100 sometimes. And the resale form is even higher. So if you're a collector of toys, especially Hot Toys, this one for you might just be another one. Honestly, it's probably how it's looking. It's just going to be another buy for you. If you're not, then maybe
Yeah.
$350 for a Baby Yoda is not the best.
It's
way
nothing
to
I
start.
would pay, but there are going to be plushes soon. So, like,
Yeah, and then the pop figure that they're doing for it as well. So there's definitely going to be plenty of Baby Yoda merch to go around.
plenty.
So
I
much
gotta work
so.
on my P's. They're kind of fucking hard.
Yeah. Well, there's already shirts for it though. We saw some Baby Yoda shirts.
Yeah. Did we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, box lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, if you guys have a box lunch by you, it's a fucking awesome store.
Yeah. It's just Hot Topic for nerds.
And if you're listening, Hot Topic execs, stop making fucking Friends merch. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop
please.
it. Stop.
No one likes
Stop.
Friends.
I realize there's a market to make money here, capitalism, so on and so forth. Stop making Friends merch. Stop supporting this bullshit.
I guess people do like Friends, but like they shouldn't.
No. Literally watch anything else. It's better. You're welcome.
Yeah, probably.
Advice. Boom. Lesson of the day. Watch anything other than Friends.
Yeah, I can't really disagree with that.
Although Jennifer Aniston, god damn.
Yeah. She does not look any different.
I think she looks better.
Yeah.
I like cougars though, so fucking Super Bowl tonight. We Googled J-Lo is 50 and Shakira is 43.
Holy shit, for real? God damn.
Shakira's up there playing motherfucking guitar, drumming. God, they are goddess of women.
That was a great halftime show.
I don't know about all that, but it was fun to watch. I don't really care for their music. J-Lo pole dancing at the Super Bowl. I am on board for that. So
Yeah, I know.
Just throwing that out there.
I know you
Hey.
were enjoying every second.
fuck. For all of those of you who are of the who like to view the ladies, go watch that video. There's fucking J-Lo pole dancing at the Super Bowl.
Or you could just. There's also the movie Hustlers where she actually
You're
plays a
welcome.
stripper in that movie. That's why she learned pole dancing.
What?
Yeah, we were telling you this earlier. We were like, yeah, that's how she learned how to pole dance.
I don't listen to you guys.
From the movie. For the movie Hustlers, she learned how to pole dance. She plays a stripper in it.
No shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you're probably going
Wow.
to fucking
Wow.
torrent that movie later.
Whoa. Listen here. There is no pirating going on at this household. Mr. FBI man listening to this. We do not pirate things. Go buy them legally from your local, I don't know, wherever the fuck you buy shit from.
Your local Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon owns fucking everything. Amazon owns Walmart at this point, I'm pretty sure. That's not true, but close.
You'd believe it if it was. Anyways, I'll move on the list.
Okay, yeah.
Next thing I have is new Batman cast members were announced. One of which being Peter Sarsgaard as a character called, he's the district attorney for Gotham called Gil Coulson.
And who is Peter Sarsgaard?
I don't know. He's one of the Sarsgaards.
Okay.
So
All right.
because there's so many of them. But then there's also Jamie Lawson, who I also am not familiar with, but she's going to play a mayoral candidate named Bella Real. And I don't know who either of these characters are. When they were first announced to be in the movie, people thought, from the way it looked, they thought Peter Sarsgaard was going to play Harvey Dent, but instead he's a different district attorney. Maybe it's like a disguise or a pseudonym.
You said Batman movie?
Yeah.
The Robert Pattinson
Yeah, the
one.
Robert Pattinson
Okay.
Batman
All right,
movie.
all right.
There's no other Batman movie going on.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. I got real. I was like, Gotham? Because that's all I could think of.
But Gotham's been over.
Dude, this plot is going to be fucking nuts. I cannot wait for this Batman movie.
I think they... we'll get into it in a sec. We'll talk about that after we get through all this. Yeah.
We can talk about it now.
I was just going to say, how long... Do you think they'd be able to fit all that in a normal movie runtime, or would they have to pull a Endgame and go 3 hours or maybe more for all the shit that seemingly is in it?
They could do what it did.
Do all flashbacks?
No. I mean, like, just make 2 movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant because
like,
It Too did a lot of flashbacks with the younger kids.
I didn't watch either It movie.
Oh.
I don't really care for it.
Yeah, I know you're not a big horror fan.
But I really do think that they could go the route of these movies that have been like, yeah, let's go ahead and we'll put out a movie that's
2 parts.
because it's too fucking long. And like, dude, I'm looking at the cast and I'm like, this is a fucking fantastic cast.
Yeah, it really is.
And they're throwing in like a lot of characters for this to be one movie.
Yeah.
And according to everyone, the script is solid. That's a solid
Yeah, they started
script.
filming.
So in my mind, I genuinely think that they might just have not like a DC extended universe shit going on. So like fuck the DCEU, but they really might be like, well, we don't know, but we're gonna make 2 movies.
Yeah.
So
I'm curious to see if this is gonna be.
And Batman movies always sell. Always.
Yeah.
Like whether they're good or not, they sell.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if this movie will be. It probably won't be in the same universe as Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. If it is, that'd be really cool. I don't see how they'd do that though.
It could be.
Could be for all we know, but it seems like it's going to do something similar to where it's just not in the DCEU, but it's its own universe.
What if they make this? No, it could be in the same universe.
You think they do like a Flashpoint thing once the universe is reset, then that we get introduced to this Batman, and that's why they do a movie?
No, don't forget, Bruce Wayne was really young in Joker.
Oh, you meant in the Joker? I thought you meant in the DCEU. Okay.
Oh, no. No, they said it's not DCEU.
Okay, yeah. That's why I
thought you said Joker universe.
I did mention the Joker universe, but I was also...
Oh, okay.
I mentioned the other one as well.
Hello there. Sorry that Bruno's a fucking asshole. So I'm going to go ahead and put a spoiler warning for the season finale of Flash right here. If you don't want to hear what the fuck he says that completely spoils the entire season finale of Flash. Very last scene, I think. I don't know. I don't watch that stupid fucking show. Go ahead. No offense, but go ahead and skip forward about 30 seconds. Then you can jump right back into the podcast. Again, sorry Bruno's an asshole and spoiled something that's actually pretty cool. If you don't give a fuck about Flash, go on YouTube right now and look up season finale Flash. It's fucking dope.
Which, honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised because we saw Ezra Miller on the CW TV Arrowverse. So at this point, who knows what they're actually doing.
Canon. That's fucking nuts.
It's really cool, though. I love Ezra Miller as the Flash.
Fuck you. I hate you so much.
What? 37. What?
I gotta put a spoiler alert. That shit only it hasn't even been a month.
Came out.
It hasn't even been a month.
Came out at the beginning of January. 14th.
What month is it?
Yeah, start of February. Yeah.
It's been 2 weeks. Yeah, we can't spoil that. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry, Bruno is a fucking asshole and spoiled Flash. But I went back and I gave you a fucking spoiler warning and a great one. It was a good one. I haven't recorded it yet, but it was fucking
Garen
amazing.
goddamn T.
Garen goddamn T.
Goddamn right. But to move forward from that, the last thing I've written down was that it was said that the Witcher animated movie that they're doing is going to be more of a Vesemir origin than anything, which I think is pretty cool. For those who don't know, Vesemir is the character in Witcher who is the oldest Witcher at Kaer Morhen, and he trains all of them for the most part, and he's like a father figure to Geralt.
What is Kaer Morhen?
Kaer Morhen is the castle, I guess you would say, where all the Witchers are trained and where they stay. And it's where they all kind of come from because that's where they were raised.
Their super secret hideout.
Yeah. Well, not so super secret.
People are going to think I'm like a fucking dumbass. Because I keep asking you what's this and that.
Oh, yeah. He just wants that exposition for y'all.
I know what Kaer Morhen is.
Yeah, I know. We've talked about Witcher enough to where people would assume you know.
Yeah, I've played it too, so
yeah.
I'm gonna fucking
multiple times.
They're gonna be like, this guy doesn't know shit. He's trying to capitalize on all those Patreon dollars they don't have.
But yeah, those are my the things that stood out for me this past week, so far as I guess newsworthy things.
Yeah, no. That's pretty valid. I want to talk about something that is on my mind. Because you pretty much covered all the news shit that's worth talking about, I guess. But I do want to touch on one thing. So, PC Gamer just put out an article. Warcraft 3 Reforged has the lowest user score for a game on Metacritic. Its user score is 0.5.
Holy shit.
Okay. Hold on. And this is directly from the article. According to user Bob Forever, Warcraft 3 Reforged is, quote, worst remaster is the quote worst remaster in the history of remasters, end quote. Meanwhile, Solwatar, I'm not reading usernames. Meanwhile, another user says that, quote, Blizzard disabled my old Warcraft 3 version and trying to force me to download additional 30 gigs. My game was only 2 gigs. Also, I heard you no longer have the option to play maps and custom models like Pokemon, Naruto, and DBZ. Not to mention, they removed custom campaigns and LAN games. 0 out of 10, end quote. Basically, people are saying that this was just it was an HD mod. And they didn't rework the cutscenes like they thought they were going to. Which Blizzard had already said that, but they did it very slyly in interviews. There was no like kind of marketing around it. Everyone thought they were just kind of going to update this game. They are charging $40 for an HD, I shit you not, for an HD res. They reworked the first cutscene, and they're disabling all the shit that people have come to love about Warcraft 3. What I want to talk about, though, is not this story particularly. What the fuck happened to Blizzard? Because Blizzard was one of the fan favorite companies in the industry. What the fuck happened? Like holy shit. Like, set the Blizzchung shit aside, which was a fucking debacle, by the way. Like, they definitely, because they didn't want any Chinese investors or anyone upset, they didn't want to happen with the fucking NBA, where China basically pulled out of the NBA. And so good luck with that one. They didn't want that to happen because they're 40% Chinese owned or some shit like that. Here's the problem. It's not just that, because that I completely understand. Like, follow the money, no shit Blizzchung got. Look, I think he stood up for what he believes in. I totally get that. I do. And we live in a capitalist market where Blizzard can just fucking be like, yeah, fuck it. You said something we don't like or that we feel like is going to upset our investors, so on and so forth. We're going to fucking cut you, take away your winnings, so on, you know the whole deal. But, excuse me, by the way. What the fuck happened to them, man? Like, Overwatch 2 basically looks like it's an expansion sold as a new game. Warcraft 3 was just not a remake.
Fucking shit show,
or
apparently.
Really remaster, or like I've looked at it, dude. It's not
how different, like how, like it's
HD textures, bro.
But that's it.
No, not even HD textures, HD mod, which like everything's kind of up-resed a little bit.
And they're charging $40 for that.
40.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You could probably mod the actual game a lot better.
Here's the thing, they disable the fucking base game.
Wow, that's really fucked.
What the fuck, man? Like, what happened to you guys? You guys, for real, Blizzard was the seminal game company. Like, the fucking beacon of good game developers. And then, fucking 2 years, dude, they just fucking dug a hole for themselves.
I guess that's all it can take sometimes, right?
I guess.
That small piece of time where everyone just...
But this does bring me to a more interesting question is, what are happening to all of our favorite studios? Like, BioWare is not a good studio anymore. They don't have the people that were there when they made the KOTOR games, or when they made Mass Effect, or when they made the original Dragon Ages. Like, these are all amazing games. Think about BioWare's last couple games. Do you know what their last 2 games were?
I'm imagining one of them must have been Andromeda.
What was the other?
Shit, I couldn't even.
Mind you, considered among fans for the longest time, like this was almost undebated, the best RPG studio, period. What was their last game? The fact that you have to think about it tells me everything, but it was Anthem.
Shit, you're right. I fucking forgot about Anthem.
So I guess what my point is...
Like, everyone forgot about Anthem.
I think that...
I'm so glad we didn't pre-order that game like we wanted to.
Oh, dude, I wanted to pre-order it so
Yeah, we
bad.
both talked about, like, literally pre-ordering it
And
for
then,
other
like,
people, too, to play.
Yeah.
Thank fucking God. We dodged a bullet with that one.
Yeah, we did. But here's what I guess my point was is video games are so young that the developers that meant a lot to us don't mean shit anymore. Because it's not the same people. And let's face it, without the same talent... It's not the same studio. I don't give a fuck what name you call it. Like this whole Telltale shit. Dude, you can buy the fucking rights to a studio all you want. You can fucking hire their old fucking employees as freelancers. But if you don't have that like magic that was at that studio and the collaboration...
Then you're not really that studio.
You're not that studio. You fucking killed a dude and you're wearing his skin. You're pulling a fucking Men in Black. Like, what was that cockroach race called?
I have no idea. You know how long it's been since I've watched the first Men in Black?
Men in Black is so good.
It is really good. I haven't seen that new one, though, with Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson.
It didn't look terrible. Everyone was shitting on it.
I'm sure it's just another Men in Black movie.
I think nerds need to calm down. And I'm not saying that from like a Kotaku stance. I'm not. I promise you guys. I'm one of you guys. I promise. Let's just stop getting so fucking angry at shit. Shit's gonna change. That's the way it is. At the same time, we can say, hey, we don't accept this change. That's also okay.
Yeah.
So point of the sort: do not read Polygon or Kotaku.
Yeah. Don't let your
episode 2 already shitting on the gaming industry. No. Mainstream games media is a fucking joke. We'll get to that in a minute. We will. I promise. But it's a really weird thing now where, like, look at Respawn, for example. Respawn, I think, is one of the best developers when it comes to games, period. Now, Respawn was old. I think Sledgehammer was the studio they were from. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it was one of the Call of Duty. I think I really am having a stroke. I'm going to die.
Yeah, at least finish the podcast first.
It was one of the Call of Duty studios. It was either Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer. And now that I say Infinity Ward, I'm kind of thinking it was them. Either way, a bunch of devs went from there and they made Respawn. Now Respawn's fucking, they're fantastic.
Respawn's killing it. They're fucking, what? They've got 3 games that they've made. They're 3 for 3.
Dude. And they're some of the best games to come out last decade.
Yeah.
Period.
Because you got Titanfall 2,
and Fallen Order.
And I guess if you count Apex as well.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. I wasn't even counting. 4 for 4. 4 for 4. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, and you can have your thoughts on all these games, but you can't deny that they are objectively very good and have done pretty damn well.
They are. But this brings me to my point. Like, can we count on studios being the studios that we loved? Like, for example, I think it doesn't work the way that film does. Because, like, film can be like, from the studio that brought you the fucking Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And you're like, oh my God, I love that movie.
And it can still be shit, or it can even be better.
But with games, we don't have that.
No.
You literally see from the studio that brought you Mass Effect and fucking Dragon Age. And you're like, fucking Anthem? This game looks amazing. And holy shit, it was not good. And they're to the degree that they aren't even putting out the games that they showed at E3 when they announced them. Like, the Anthem that we got was not what was shown off. It wasn't. It was a different game. Like, where this is bringing me to is, do you think we start having less nostalgia moving forward and actually embrace some fucking realism and start to accept the fact that, like, I don't know, man, like, BioWare, y'all did your shit fucking a decade ago. Like, but that's it.
Yeah. I think it comes back to what you were saying before about, like, how it's just chasing the money. And I know that's pretty much a lot of businesses as a whole. I feel like that's something that's really starting to hurt the gaming industry because then, but you know, you do have some companies that are still
Everything
really
was a
good with
fucking
it.
first person shooter.
Yeah.
The top 20 selling games of last decade,
Most of them were Call of Duty.
I think 4 of them were not first person shooters. Skyrim was one of them.
Yeah.
And since you can go first person, I consider it among them. Yeah. Right? There was what? Red Dead?
You can go first person in Red Dead.
Exactly. There was Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, that one's probably not.
Was there Breath of the Wild?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, we'll have to fact check that one. But what my point is there were only a couple games on there that weren't in like the first person shooter genre. And then of those games, you could still go first person in 2 of them. That's pretty insane. And this leads to less creativity in the gaming industry. But I don't know. Hey, what's up, everyone? Hope you're enjoying the podcast. This week's multi-tap is brought to you by patreon.com/GamesTechMM. You could head over there right now to throw coins at our faces. Literal coins or dollars, whatever you want to do. We got a couple different tiers over there, starting at just $1 to show a little bit of support for something that you maybe love. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not going to determine what you love. Only you can do that. But if you do love us, you can head over there and sign up. These tiers come with perks and bonuses, including our non-nerd content, sometimes nerd content. I mean, it is us. But our Patreon exclusive podcast called Freeballing, where, well, as the name entails, it's just kind of us freeballing. Figuratively. Maybe literally. I don't know. I'll have to check back in with you guys on that one. Anyways, if you want to support the podcast, head on over to patreon.com/GamesTechMM. But I think creativity is going to be stifled moving forward from the gaming industry. The more money's poured into it, the more it's going to, like what film used to be a medium in which you could express emotion and display certain things and so on and so forth, blah, 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 blah. Now it's like Marvel movies.
Hey, they're not real cinema.
They're not real cinema.
I mean, they're not. You gotta give it to Scorsese on that one. But I definitely get what you're saying.
I think they're better than Scorsese movies.
I'm just lost for words now. Like, do you mean as films or?
Period. In any conceivable way.
Okay, so I know you're trolling just based off that.
Yeah, kind of. I didn't watch The Irishman.
I didn't watch The Irishman.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna. It's like a 3-hour movie, right?
So is Lord of the Rings Extended Edition.
Yeah, but that's fucking Lord of the Rings Extended Edition.
Yeah, it's really good.
You know, if you're willing to watch The Irishman, fucking watch Lord of the Rings.
I think I'm gonna watch No, I don't have time to watch Lord of the Rings tonight. So that's probably the one thing that's been frustrating to me lately is managing time, and I need to get so much better at that because I don't have time to enjoy anything anymore.
Yeah, which I think is why our fucking watch and playlist is so kind of dry almost.
Yeah.
There's nothing too new, and it's nothing that's really that interesting.
I gotta play Kakarot.
That's true. We do gotta play Kakarot.
But tonight I'm playing BioShock. So.
Yeah. Also, back to your point, yeah, I do think that that's what's beginning to happen, and I think hopefully we get to a point where people start calling it out and being like, no, we're not going to keep buying your shitty games. And
They're not going to. Call of Duty is the best selling game every fucking year.
I don't mean in the sense of like Call of Duty though. I mean in like the sense where you have games like Anthem where it's like promised to be this great thing.
No one bought it.
Yeah, no one bought it. I think.
Yeah, but at the same time, then like, I think it comes down to developers. Like look at it this way. BioWare, one of the largest developers out there, right? There are plenty, like most developers are not as large as BioWare's team. Agreed?
Agreed.
That's an objective truth. You know what studio wasn't, but that fixed their game? No Man's Sky. The team behind No Man's Sky?
Oh, Hello Games?
Hello Games, yes. Like, okay, so they fixed theirs. Why can't you fix yours?
Yeah.
But I am not sure they're not going to fix it. But so far they haven't done shit.
I'm glad we still have studios like the first one that comes to mind would be Santa Monica, where it's clearly a team of people who they've all worked together for a pretty long time and they consistently make like
Except for Ascension.
Yeah, God of War Ascension wasn't that great, but
Ascension was
the other God of War games are good.
Not my favorite.
For what they are though. And then when you hit the one that came out on PS4, it's just so good. And I think we're gonna
really
get
good.
another one. I hope sometime
Dude, you know
soon.
what I didn't realize that I was going back and looking at the other day? Santa Monica helped that game company bring Journey to PS, like the PlayStation platform.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that to me the other day when you were playing it on your phone.
Which, by the way, one of my favorite fucking games. If you haven't played Journey, go play it. Yeah. You can get it for $5 on iPhone, and it's the same experience. A little bit de-resed. Or go play it on PlayStation Now. Or it was at one point a PlayStation Plus game. Go download it. It is fucking amazing.
Wherever you manage to get your games from, just find it.
I think it's on Steam now, too.
Yeah, I think so.
You could get it real cheap.
Yeah,
go buy
just
it.
Play it.
Go buy it.
Please.
Play it. It's fucking amazing.
It's not even doing like anyone else a favor other than yourself, for real, for playing that game.
No, it's seriously. I think Journey was my favorite game of last decade. Like, that's how much I like that game.
I'd say it's definitely on my list of like a top 10.
Top 10 by far.
And pretty high up on that list.
For me, if we're talking about like just personal favorites, number one. But like, I love that game so fucking much.
Yeah, personal favorites. It's in my top 10 and pretty high up, I'd say. Probably top 5. Any other points you wanted to hit on, or do you want to keep?
Yeah, after yawning,
this one?
Holy shit. No, that was pretty much it. Just do better, gaming industry. That's my advice to you. My sound business advice. You're welcome. You can send the money.
You solved all your goddamn problems with one phrase.
World hunger is ended now.
Just do better. God, that's awful.
Yeah, I think people sense the irony in.
No, yeah, I know that, but just imagine if someone that was their way of trying to solve everything.
Dude, there are a lot of people that is there. Do better.
Yeah,
pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
I've never fully come across people like that, thankfully, but
yeah, but that's still because you're pretty young.
Yeah,
like young, idealistic people aren't like that. People who have a shit ton of opportunities in life, who have been helped, that's typically their attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this just fucking sucks, but that is the way it is. When you start getting to my age, you start seeing your friends go hardcore on that shit. You're just like, oh, okay, all right, Facebook's done.
And I think I've seen some of what you're talking about.
That's seriously why I'm not on Facebook. I refuse to go on Facebook.
Yeah, I've never been on Facebook a day in my life.
There's a Games Tech M Facebook page. I'm not reactivating my Facebook.
Yeah.
To gain control of it.
That's one social that you probably don't need to go to.
No.
But there are other ones.
Yep, like Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch, where you can follow me at Games Tech MM. It was pretty good. It came to me like lightning. Oh, speaking of which, my roommate, is going to die. Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
what happened?
Check this out. So we were watching the Super Bowl halftime
God,
show.
I know where this is going.
Like I was talking about earlier. And he said the most blasphemous shit, that if there is no God, one will be created to strike him down. He said Shakira is looking thicker than J-Lo. So he's going to die. A God will strike him down with lightning. I'm not going 5 feet within his radius.
Yeah, that's just, like, frankly, just not true.
Which hey. If anyone thinks I'm out here hating on Shakira, I am
Love
not.
Shakira.
So much
Love
appreciation.
J-Lo.
Don't really care for their music. A lot of appreciation for them. However, nobody is thicker than J-Lo. It's not possible. And if you think that someone is, your eyes are lying to you, fam. Like I don't know what to tell you. And a God will strike you down with lightning, because that's blasphemy. Period.
Yeah.
So now that we're getting
think
off of asses.
Never.
Something I never get off of asses.
Never.
J-Lo is definitely Whole Foods.
Would you mind explaining for those in the audience who aren't aware of what this means? Whole Foods.
If you got to eat the booty like groceries, Whole Foods is S tier groceries. J-Lo,
Yes, undeniably.
don't get me wrong, Shakira is a solid Trader Joe's. Like hands down, I'll shop there any day. Not over Whole Foods.
That's true. And the comparison's scarily valid.
And anyone who's ever looked at Trader Joe's and been like, I don't know, Trader Joe's is coming up on Whole Foods, is going to be struck down with lightning for their blasphemous lies.
Yeah, I've been in Trader Joe's only a handful of times, and it's got like...
I've never been to Whole Foods.
You've never been to Whole Foods? Oh, no, you need to go to Whole Foods.
So all jokes aside, what do you want to talk about?
Well, now I'm just like, damn, you never been... I think you would really like Whole Foods. But
excuse me.
We'll leave that for like after or something. I can tell you about the greatness Whole Foods. But yeah, I understand. I won't say I don't understand where he was coming from with that. But
that is fucking blasphemy.
He was just wrong, like just blatantly wrong. There's no way that you could be right in that scenario at all. And like we said, you will be struck down.
The memes after the Super Bowl halftime show were pretty good.
Yeah, the fucking
already.
Shakira
I can't wait to
doing
stay
a
up
weird
tonight.
fucking tongue thing.
And then she licked the mic.
Yeah.
Oh God. It was a fun time.
Yeah. By the way, the girl who was singing with J-Lo, that was her daughter, apparently. I didn't know that was her daughter, but yeah, I guess that was who that was. So that was pretty cool. She performed at the Super Bowl with her mom. And back to what you said before, it's kind of just hit me. J-Lo's 50?
50.
Bullshit.
I shit you not.
Damn.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
for
yeah.
you, J-Lo.
Goddamn right. Like I said, I like cougars.
And that's Whole Foods.
Whole Foods.
So you can't really get better than a cougar with Whole Foods. Well,
No,
yeah, you can't.
No, you can't.
You can't even really attempt at that point. There really is nothing better than Whole Foods, I guess, other than like maybe growing your own vegetables.
I'm going to upload this podcast to Pornhub.
Maybe some views.
I mean, we've probably, I don't know how many podcasts are on Pornhub, but there's got to be like
at least
like when you
3.
think about it, we've mentioned eating ass, or at least I have, twice now. Did I mention eating ass earlier? No, we were just talking about.
You didn't mention eating ass. Just what groceries meant.
Well, you know what? Fucking. That's what's the next topic that you wanted to discuss?
Well, damn. I'm kind of just taken aback by that conversation about ass eating, or But anyway, I'll move on. You were mentioning before that we need more time for things to enjoy, and I realized entirely what you meant when we did try to watch Lord of the Rings and couldn't fucking watch Lord of the Rings. It was awful because it's like one of the. I turned on Two Towers because Two Towers and Return of the King are on Netflix. I turned on Two Towers down here.
We fell asleep.
And we fell asleep.
Dude, I don't even remember part of that movie.
I remember, I think, just hearing the fucking beginning where fucking Gollum attacks the hobbits. And
no, I don't even remember. I think I was knocked out before you turned it on.
Oh shit, yeah.
Like, I don't remember any of that watch through.
Yeah.
So like I really do think I just fell asleep.
Don't get me wrong. Have I fallen asleep in Lord of the Rings before? Yes. Never through the whole damn movie because that movie's so fucking long. You can take a nap, like a good hour-long nap, probably even more, and you'll wake up and that movie will still be on. It won't even be close to being done. And we slept through the whole thing, and it just was like, damn, this is one of our favorite things, and we can't even fully enjoy it anymore. Not that, like, we never will again. It's just we got to figure out how we're going to be able to.
Dude, I think that's why we keep trying to, like, fit in all the shit we want to, like, watch and play with this, which is why Harry Potter is not going to happen. I'm never going to watch that piece of shit.
No. We'll make sure that happens. You'll watch all 8 of those movies.
I will be fucking damned.
Maybe we'll include in Fantastic Beasts in that as well.
Dude, that's like, what, 16 hours of Harry Potter?
It's a great 16 hours. Have you ever watched every Harry Potter in a day? There's nothing like it.
I'd rather watch Two Girls, One Cup on loop.
I'm going to hold you to that?
No,
because we have it on video?
Nope.
On audio. It's recorded. So.
Fuck.
I mean.
All right. Well, so here's another thing that I kind of wanted to talk about so that we can veer into something not like that. When are we going to get another ja? I really do think I'm having a stroke. We're gonna pause this. We're gonna download that app. We're gonna Nicolas Cage face swap me. I think that's how those apps work. And see if I'm having a stroke. It's gonna say I am. We're gonna finish this podcast and then I'll go to the doctor. But when are we gonna get another Def Jam game? Def Jam.
I hope so.
And Skate.
I hope we get it. I mean, Skate's all right. Not as big of a fan as probably most people are.
Ooh, you just fucked the weebs up all the way.
Yeah,
They're so upset
I'd
right
rather
now.
play Pro Skater.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I think you made the one person listening to this fucking podcast mad. I can almost guarantee it.
Yeah, I'd rather play Pro Skater
Holy
10 times
shit.
out of 9.
Even the later ones?
No.
Oh, okay. You're just talking
No, I'm
about
talking
1, 2,
like
3, 4. Speaking
1,
of
2,
which,
3, 4.
1 and 2 are getting a remaster.
I know, I saw that, and I cannot fucking wait.
Dude, I can't
2
wait
is
either.
so fucking good.
Those games are just amazing as is. They're getting the soundtrack as well, right?
I hope so, because those
fucking
soundtracks are so good.
Like it's what made the game so good.
Yeah, and those cool little characters that cameo in the game that you get to play as.
Also, can we get a remake for fucking San Andreas? Like all these shitty remakes and remasters
Can we get some good
and so on
ones?
and so forth. Yeah, just give us some good ones.
Yeah,
I don't
San
know,
Andreas would be
we've gotten
pretty
some
fun.
Pretty good ones.
Yeah, there are a few, like
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot, Spyro.
CTR.
Yeah,
Destroy
CTR.
All Humans.
Destroy All Humans. Final Fantasy remake coming out.
I cannot wait for that.
That new trailer,
goddamn
so
game.
dope. That new
Dude,
trailer was.
You finally
fucking
watch
amazing.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. How great is it?
I'm so upset that it got delayed. But I can't wait.
So I can't remember if we talked about this already. Did you see Twitter losing their fucking minds, being like, "Oh, I can't wait for all the transphobes to play Final Fantasy VII and see Trans Cloud, ha 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 ha." And I was like,
What?
"Fuck, you guys haven't played Final Fantasy VII, have you?"
What? No, we didn't talk about this. What the fuck is this?
In the trailer, they showed Cloud cross-dressing.
Yeah, but
That was in the original game.
oh, so people are trying to say
That it's
Trans Cloud? Oh, okay.
they clearly have not played the game.
Yeah, that
Because I was even questioning if they would include that part, because he doesn't just go to a brothel. It's implied heavily in the game that they're fucking sex slaves that are at the brothel. It's incredibly
Holy
misogynistic. And they even show it a little bit in the trailer. And I was just like, oh,
okay,
man,
so
fuck. So they're definitely
when
keeping
you said
it.
that, I wasn't entirely sure what you meant by that, but
Dude.
holy shit. Wow.
Yeah. So it's like, God damn, you guys, just play this goddamn game. Because honestly, I was like, I wouldn't be too mad if they cut it. Like, don't get me wrong, give me the fucking game. But if you're gonna remake it to the degree that they are, I mean, it's not like they're staying true to the fucking original game. Anyway, like they're adding shit.
Yeah.
So why not take away some shit that honestly kind of
really
isn't in modern media, and that we've kind of gotten away from?
Yeah.
Now again, if they do it tastefully, I don't mind it. I'm not saying that, but I cannot wait to see how triggered people get. Please never make mouth noises again. To see how triggered people get over this brothel thing, because if they stay true to it, which it looks like they're going to, it is pretty fucked up. Like, it is fucked up levels, like when Rose and Finn went to Canto Bight and they freed the animals and not the slaves.
Yeah, but hold on. Did you just make a Last Jedi reference?
Yes.
Holy shit. I can't even believe you remember what happened in that movie, given your hatred.
I mean, I went back and rewatched that movie, and it's not a good movie. It's pretty. It's beautiful.
It's very pretty. It's the most beautiful Star Wars movie to exist so far.
Man, we're not going to get on Last Jedi again,
No,
but
we won't.
It's not. The Mary Poppins scene was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. But what I'm saying is that like, it was that kind of fucked up. Like, you were just like, okay, I guess free the animals that they'll wrangle up in no time. There are people there you could free, but
literal child slaves.
Sure, give one of them a ring. That counts.
Broom Kid.
The back light just turned on out of nowhere. We have a specter among us.
Ooh, a phantasm.
If you could, please let us know you're here with us. I'm moving the mic so that you can talk.
Yeah, no.
Let me not tempt fate.
You think a ghost wants to be on this piece of shit?
No.
The ghost is the one person listening.
But you can dream.
Imagine a podcast run by ghosts.
I think it'd be pretty entertaining. Oh, that's what we need to play. So
podcast run by ghosts?
No, not the fucking the game where they get into the drinking competition with the devil.
Oh yeah, that game looks really dope. I forget what it's called, but
I can't wait to play
we're
that.
Gonna have to play. Yeah, that looks really fun. It looks hilarious too.
Yeah, I don't think it's probably not going to be very long. It's an indie game.
Yeah,
we could definitely stream it. We could run couch co-op.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is a series you can check out over on twitch.tv/GamesTechMM. It's not a thing yet, but
it will be.
But it will be.
Hopefully before that game comes out. Unless it's already out.
I think it's out.
Oh, then yeah. Well, then maybe we can start it up with that.
Oh, that was not good. Yeah, maybe. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, we barely have time to play shit we want to play. Or not that we don't want to play that, but like personal time.
Like backlogs and shit? Yeah, I know. Yeah.
My backlog's not as long as yours though. So
my backlog is fucking enormous.
Mine's probably
to be fair, I got through a couple of them by like playing games halfway through and being like, I don't want to finish this game. Like Spider-Man. Yeah, it was just okay. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a great game, and it truly is fucking amazing. Like, I don't take anything away from it. I just didn't want to play a Spider-Man game at the time. I was playing it and I was like, this isn't.
Yeah, you just kind of missed the hype for that one.
Yeah,
which I think that's pretty much how a Spider-Man game works. Is you got to play around the hype.
You got to be excited to play a Spider-Man game, and I wasn't all that enthused to play a Spider-Man game.
No, yeah, I understand that. That's why I don't go back and play it now, even with all the DLC stuff they've added and keep adding to it. Like the
I'm sure I'm gonna beat it one day. Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. My backlog's right now probably just solely Death Stranding. Still haven't played it.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck, I need to be Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Yeah, I don't, dude, I have so many great games that I gotta play. And on top of that, like, the next game I think I'm gonna play is Kakarot after Bioshock. Because we're gonna go through Bioshock 1, 2, and Infinite.
Yeah, they're coming out on
3.
PS Plus this month.
Crucified for that. Dude, I cannot wait for Dude's new game. I forget the... Dude, I always blank on names. I'm for real terrible with names. But the dude who directed Bioshock 1 and Infinite, his new projects, I cannot wait. Bioshock is so good.
Yeah, all of them are really good from what I've gathered. I've never played the first 2. I've seen gameplay, and it, of course, looks great. That's why I'm excited to go and play them with the collection.
Do you know the plot?
No, I don't fully remember the plot, but I did play Infinite, and I beat Infinite. I know that, and I loved Bioshock Infinite.
Okay, so you're reviewing 1.
Okay.
Yeah, because you have to play that game.
Yeah, for sure.
For the plot
as
twist.
as soon as the collection comes out, I'm going to download it.
But the day the collection comes out, how will you know if you want to play it or not?
Oh.
You're awful at plugging shit. You really are. I threw you a softball of a segue, and you know what you were supposed to say? I'm going to head on over to youtube.com/GamesTechMM, and I'm going to check out their new video series, Player Pass, where they show not all, because I'm not playing the fucking Sims. I'm not playing the goddamn Sims. But where they show all of the games on PlayStation Plus and tell you whether they're worth a play or a pass. And I wonder what they have to say about Bioshock, even though it's kind of pretty fucking obvious. Play it.
Well, damn. I guess you fucking said it for me.
It's a review series to look forward to because games reviews have become tiresome. And personally, I don't particularly care for them.
Yeah.
Anymore. I don't think a number system works in our gaming industry anymore.
Yeah, that's why we got the whole Player Pass.
Player Pass. So,
You
check that out.
Check it out, yeah.
When are those games free?
This month. Probably sometime this week. It maybe is when they'll go out.
So, you will be able to download the Bioshock collection on February 4th, a Tuesday. Literally the day this is available for patrons. And if you're listening to this on free feeds, definitely go on YouTube and check out the video that we're putting out tomorrow called Player Pass, the Bioshock collection. I think you'll like it. I think you will. Where we're gonna do the damn thing. Maybe do one for Kakarot.
Yeah, but that's not Are we keeping it solely to PS Plus?
No, it's just our review series.
Yeah, then we'll do Kakarot.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
You want to do Kakarot?
Yeah, I kind of want to do Kakarot.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so definitely check that out. Bruno, do you have anything to plug?
Nothing other than the Patreon, Instagram, and Twitter for you, which is all at GamesTechMM. GamesTechHMM.
That's true. That's true. Over there on the Twitters, the Instagrams, and the Twitches.
Also got a Patreon, YouTube as well.
Yeah, and YouTube. I always forget YouTube. I don't really care about it. Yeah, this is fucking YouTube. Fucking God, that platform. It's fucking ugh. Jesus motherfucking Christ. But over on Patreon, if you throw us a few bucks, the $1 tier for just $1 a week. Do you know what you could a week, not a week, $1 a month, which is 25 cents a week. Do you know what you could get, Bruno? You could get the ability to brain fart out of fucking no. For just $1 a month, you can get our bi-weekly podcast, Freeballing. and dying. Ad-free access to our podcast. For $2 a month, a mere 50 cents a week, you could get patron-only voting power and 2-day early access to everything, plus all the previous shit. That's just $1 and $2. Who knows? Who knows? Get some quarters out of your couch, throw them at our faces.
Yeah.
Bruno's face. Throw them at Bruno's face, not my face.
I think both.
If you see
would
Bruno
be
in
fair.
public, pelt him with change.
Don't do that.
Yeah, we're going to end on that. Thanks for listening to the podcast, everyone. We appreciate you. Dude, I just think it's because I'm tired. We appreciate you listening. Remember, follow us, Games Tech MM. Bruno doesn't plug his shit because he's a little bitch. Thanks, guys.
Don't throw coins at me.